This is Dave with Scale and Control. Today I'm going to give you a quick run through our WLS555 way on the move wheel loader scale. This is a wireless loader scale. It's got lots of cool features to it. First thing we need to do when we're setting up the scale is we need to connect it to our SCI scale. So here you'll see that Wi-Fi says it's not connected. You'll notice right here it says SCI scale. We create our own Wi-Fi signal off of our controller board. The controller board is the brain of the wheel loader scale. Typically it mounts into the front nose of the wheel loader. Because of our Wi-Fi, you don't have to run any cables into the cab for the printer or for the rugged tablet. In front of us we have a 10-inch rugged, shock-proof, dust-proof, waterproof tablet. In the 8 years the scale's been on the street, we have not had one tablet failure. Very robust solution. A lot of people that are selling loader scales want $4, $5, $6 grand for a brand new display. When the display fails, we have a 0.1% overall failure rate on our scale, our WLS scale products as standard, and we've never had a tablet failure. If this tablet failed, you could run out and buy a cheap tablet at your local store until we were able to replace this tablet. This scale has a 3-year warranty, free shipping in the continental United States, 7-day-a-week lifetime phone support. Pretty good value. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit SCI scale. So we're going to be connected to it, and it's talking to the controller board. This is not designed to go surf the internet, buy stuff. This is sending our scale data wirelessly to the tablet and to the printer. It's a very robust solution. You'll see that we're connected. Now we're going to come down here. I've got an icon to get into the scale. All I have to do is click on WLS. It loads the scale and we're ready to rock and roll. In front of us you'll see that there's a circle spinning. We're loading the data logger. This has got a built-in data logger as standard. In front of us you'll see that I've got 0 cubic yards as the weight or the volume that I'm measuring. This is my accumulated weight. This is my load target. This is my bucket count. This is my percentage of my target. This is my customers. So if I click on this, I have a list of all my customers. I can have unlimited number of materials, unlimited number of attachments. If I want to just go ahead and pick up a bucket, I can go ahead and I've got 1 cubic yard of material. So if I'm doing cleanup work around the yard, every time I pick up the bucket, I'm going to have a weight value. We have a prox sensor that mounts at the pivot pin of the bucket arms. It's got 2 prox sensors on it. They span about 3 inches between the 2 of them. We use the edge of the bucket arm as the target. We're running ferrous prox sensors, so we have no need to weld or mount targets onto the boom. We're using the boom as the target. So you'll notice that I'm in cubic yards right now. The material weight is determined by how you set up the material. So if I come up here to material, I look at dirt. So I've got dirt, pulverized black dirt. I've chosen to set it up as a weight versus a volume, and I'm doing it in pounds. I have a drop-down menu. I can easily go to tons, metric tons, or kilograms. I've got icons I can select to help me easily identify it. Whenever I make a change, I just hit submit. It saves it, and I'm ready to go to work. Alternatively, if I come over here to my wet 3-way topsoil premium, you're going to see that we are in volume. So when I'm weighing by volume, I can pick cubic yards, cubic feet, cubic meters. Most people are doing cubic yards. The cool thing about our material setup is you've got the capability to show what the density is per cubic yard. So here I've got, because I'm doing a wet material, I've got it set at 2,500 pounds per cubic yard. In the background, when you're weighing in volume, it's actually going to weigh based on the 2,500 pounds per cubic yard, and it'll do a weight calculation. It's still going to show you a cubic yard, but it is giving you a calculation based on weight. I can also go set up a dry material, and I can show that my dry material weighs 1,600 pounds when dry. So you've got the ability to differentiate between all of your different material types and get a lot more accurate information. We'll go ahead and we'll hit that and submit it. I'm going to come back here to home. So I've got scale and controls the customer. I've got wet three-way topsoil. I'm using the bucket. We'll go over here and we'll pick up this bucket. And we'll go ahead, and again, if all I want to do is see how much weight I've got, I can just go ahead and lift up the bucket. We actually want to start a load. So I hit the start button. It says load started. It started the data logger. Every time we run a start button, we are going to write the load to the data log file, which is a CSV file that can be downloaded into Excel. Also, we're setting up all this information to be printed on our standard ticket printer. The ticket printer is also wireless. It's a really cool product. I'll show you this here in a minute once we finish this load. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up a bucket, and I've got 3.3 yards. You'll see that I've got one bucket count. I'm going to pick up another bucket, and I'm now at 5.69 accumulated, and I'm at 57% of my 10 cubic yard target. I'll go ahead and pick up another bucket. Now I'm at 91%. You'll notice that I do have a tip off. If I were to go over, I hit tip off, it'll pull that last bucket weight value out, allow me to sift material, reweigh and calculate, and that way I can get within my target. For the purpose of the demo, we're going to go ahead and hit the finish button. And hitting the finish button, it's writing to the log file, and it's also going to automatically kick out a ticket on our Wi-Fi printer. So no cables running to the printer. It's just going to automatically communicate. Here comes a load ticket. I can hit this reprint button on the face and get as many tickets as I want. Also, I can come into tickets, and I can go back in time and I can reprint ticket out of the long history that are in my ticket text files. So this is going and communicating with the controller. This is the ticket we just printed. If I go ahead and it says you want to reprint it, I say okay. And now you're going to see another ticket kick out of the printer. So it's really cool the ease that you can reprint tickets. While we're in the ticket screen, you'll notice right here I've got PDF. We also, if I turn on a feature called desktop printing, I can go ahead and I can print a PDF ticket. So I'm going to say yes, I want that ticket. It's pulling up a PDF reader that you can put on the tablet, which is a really nice feature. It's going to go ahead and it's going to open up the ticket. I can download this, and I've got a thumb drive or a USB port on the tablet that I can export it to. So here is all of my information on a PDF ticket. If you're using our remote viewer, you can also log into the scale remotely, and you can download this ticket to your desktop and print it. So we've got all sorts of features on the scale. This is but one of them. Come back over here to my main screen. I'll come back to home. This is a waterproof, dustproof, shockproof tablet. 3-year warranty. It's the biggest tablet in the market. Some people are advertising tablet type devices, but it's actually a proprietary display. Because of our Wi-Fi setup, you can use any rugged tablet. Our system comes with a standard mounting plate on the back of the tablet, making it easy to install. It's got a RAM bracket that comes as standard. If I want to come in here and I want to set up my attachments, you can create unlimited attachments. You'll notice I've got 3 attachments. I create the list. Before they're calibrated, these are just white rectangles, and they say it won't be calibrated, it won't say calibrated. When I do my initial setup, I go through and I select each attachment. I do a full calibration on it. When I'm back in the basic scale and I want to switch, say, over to my forks, because it's already been calibrated, all I have to do is go ahead and select it. I'm ready to go to work. It makes it really, really easy for the operator. Now I'm going to come over here, and let's say I've got my pulverized black dirt. I've now switched to pounds because that's what it's set up for. I'm going to go pick Ryan's bucket for it. And now I'm ready to go to work with Ryan's bucket and pick up dirt in pounds. Easy, easy system to use. Give us a shout. Love to talk to you. You won't find a better scale for the money. This scale is $5,588 US. With a printer, a case of paper, 50 rolls, you're sitting at around $6,200 US. 3-year warranty, free delivery in the US. Can't beat the value. Appreciate you taking the time. You can reach us at scaleandcontrol.com to view the products. Sales at Scale and Control for email. Toll free 888-239-0552. Appreciate it.